Hey guys, how's it going? This is Michael.
This is Kyle.
And this is our trailer reaction review to Glass, which is a sequel to Split.
Which is a sequel-ish to
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable.
I always want to say Invincible. It's not Invincible.
It's Unbreakable. Invincible's
the train
Eagles.
one, right?
The Eagles. Mark Wahlberg tries out for the Eagles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so Unbreakable is the train one with Bruce Willis.
Correct.
I was about to say Bruce.
Confession here. I've actually never seen Split. I never had a chance to see Split. I know pretty much everything that happens in that movie, but I never actually saw the movie.
Okay. That's good enough.
I've seen Unbreakable a bajillion times. I love Unbreakable.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't like it when I first watched it. It's grown on me over the years.
So contrary to that, I haven't seen Unbreakable, but I have seen Split a bajillion times.
Really? So did you not get the ending to Split?
Spoilers. I know of it.
Okay.
Like I knew of the thing. I looked it up afterwards, and I was like, "Oh, okay." But yeah. So Without further ado, let's just go ahead and check Glass out.
Yeah, we'll see if you want to hear our commentary on this movie since between us we've only seen.
So between the two of us, we
we've seen all the we will have seen the trilogy.
Yeah.
All right, Glass.
All right. Here we
who
go.
was the name of the villain in Unbreakable? Samuel L. Jackson's character. His name was last name was Glass. So, quick summation. In Unbreakable.
So I'll put that away for now.
Okay, yes. That's cool that you can do that, though.
It is.
In Unbreakable, Glass causes all these wreckage because he's so fragile and he's on one end of the spectrum that he believes that somebody else, like a superhero who's invincible pretty much, should be theoretically on the other end of the spectrum.
So he's kind of like a yin and a yang type of thing.
Exactly. But the whole time he's acting like the Yoda mentor figure to him, like, you need to realize who you are. This train crash.
How does he know who he is?
Because he spent his whole life searching for him.
Oh.
But that's the twist.
But his bones break super easy, and is that what it is?
Correct.
Okay.
He's made of his name is Glass, like Doctor. His super. So I'm not gonna actually give away a whole bunch for you, but unless you care.
No, let's just get to it. I want to see.
But yes, anyway, Bruce Willis is Unbreakable. Glass is the exact opposite.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
So it's like a superhero-ish type movie.
It's amazing to meet you. It is simply extraordinary. Maybe this will all make sense if I explain who I am. My name is Dr. Ellie Staple, and I'm a psychiatrist.
Probably wouldn't
My
make sense if
work
you explained
concerns a particular type of delusion of grandeur. It's a growing field. I specialize in those individuals who believe they are superheroes.
Bruce Willis.
Good for you.
The three of you've convinced yourselves you have extraordinary gifts like something out of a comic book.
So is that other guy
David Dunn,
Glass?
the only person to survive that train wreck all those years ago? What do?
I'm in security.
You think you have superpowers.
It's a feeling. Vision. I have to touch them.
You believe you are a protector.
My name is Patricia.
I have no question there are 24 identities
I'm Mary Reynolds. Por favor, senora. We almost got you, bro.
that live in that body with you.
The beast is coming any minute now for you guys.
But what I am questioning is your belief that you are something more than human.
And yet, it is true. My bones break easily. I've had 94 breaks in my life.
But you have an extraordinary IQ.
This is not a cartoon. This is the real world.
No way.
And yet, some of us still don't die with bullets. Some of us can still bend steel. I've been waiting for the world to see that we exist. May I meet the beast? I hope for your sake that he likes you. That sounds like the bad guys teaming up. A lot of people are going to die. Don't do this. Are you ready? you, sir? First name, Mr. Last name, Glass.
Nice. So we're getting, so on this one we're getting Glass's origin.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch Split right after this.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
You should watch Unbreakable though too.
So here's my thing. So without knowing that it was Split was related to Unbreakable, I really liked oh God, what's his name?
James McAvoy.
James McAvoy. I was gonna say McCoy from Star Trek.
James McAvoy.
I really like James McAvoy's ability to, because when you're watching it on set, you really do get the feeling that he's multiple characters. I don't know if he won an Oscar for his movie. He should have. I mean, that's freaking acting. When you have the same person and all you do is change the script a little bit, and then you can actually like give different presentations of the same person, that is hardcore acting. I think he did an amazing performance.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed.
My only thing is, and I'm going to give
he's a great actor.
I'm going to give you a spoiler because at the end, so the whole movie about Split is whether or not your mind is so powerful enough to the point that it can physically change your body if you believe in something hard enough. So he has split personalities. He has like two dozen different personalities. One of them is this beast. Right, and then the whole movie, you're waiting for this beast to come out. They keep talking about it. They're scared of it. People in his mind, they're getting a mutiny because they all want control over the body. So they're kind of in his mind fighting each other. And then the beast kind of at the end wins. And then so at the end of the movie, the beast comes out and his skin gets harder and bulkier. And he's still obviously James McAvoy, but his skin becomes impenetrable. He becomes super, super tough. I think they even shoot him with a shotgun and it doesn't kill him. It just kind of like hits him and goes out. So that was kind of my only gripe, is I feel like they made him physically change a little too much.
But what if that's possible?
I mean, well, that's the whole movie is it possible and everything.
Theoretically, it's possible, right?
You can't take, no matter, I don't think there's any science to announce that no matter how hard you believe, you can take a shotgun to the chest and be okay. Like, I don't think that's a real thing. But this movie explores that, which is really cool. So when you see him like running on the railings like upside down and he's like doing his beast movement, he actually kind of physically has kind of transformed into this beast-like character. So that's what they were scared of. Like, you better, for your sake, you better hope he likes you because he's a beast. Exactly. Yeah.
Didn't realize I was wearing that.
That was a very appropriate shirt that you have on right now. But that's kind of a little quick summation of Split. So for the movie Glass, it looks really cool because it looks like it literally just the next step. They got all of them together. And I don't think, does Bruce Willis have any psychological issues?
Psychological issues? No. He doesn't have any psychological issues, but he was very wanted to stay away from his son believed he was a superhero and was about to shoot him with a gun at the dinner table one time. It was a very intense scene. It had a very The Sixth Sense feel about it. Like that kind of tone. The whole movie was like that kind of dour tone or whatever, but very very much in a sense of realism. And the whole thing was about him surviving this train wreck, this disaster, and he's the only survivor. And that's when Mr. Glass, after hearing that, believes that, I'm not going to ruin anything for you, but he believes...
But no, well, I'm curious. So further on, I mean, we're going to assume that you guys have seen these movies.
Yeah, we'll
if
go
not,
through
spoiler alert right now. Later on, do they test him? Do they do something to confirm whether...
You mean shoot him with a bullet or something?
Yeah, do they do something like that?
It's confirmed, but again, in a very realistic sense, that he has more strength than average. That he is invincible in a way that he can't die. He was in that train accident where everyone died. He was punched and he fought physically with a serial killer in that movie. Okay. But his weakness is water. So his whole life he can't swim. It's kind of it's his kryptonite.
So he can't drink water?
No, he can drink water, of course. But he falls into a pool.
Why, of course? I don't understand.
He falls into a pool and
he's super
dies.
dense. Is he super dense is what you're saying? He'll sink to the bottom? Is that what you're saying?
I don't think you can quantify it in such tangible terms. If there's
So it's like a mental barrier?
He's never been able to...
Does he realize he's 70% water?
I guess.
Does that terrify the shit out of him
scares
whenever
him.
every day of his life?
I mean, like again, it's been a while since I've watched the movie. I did watch it like not too long ago, like a year ago or whatever.
Yeah.
So I have to think about it a little bit more.
Yeah.
But the premise is that he's unbreakable. Like that's the idea. Like he's unbreakable.
So I'm curious about this
personality.
Glass character. So he's got brittle bones and he's super smart apparently.
He's like he has like a genius IQ. And the first part of that movie of Unbreakable, the first 15 minutes is about Glass. Like you follow his childhood growing up and everything, and then you don't meet Bruce Willis until a little later.
So this movie looks super cool because it's
I don't want to ruin Unbreakable for you, like with some of the plot twists and everything. Like you should watch it.
I'll watch it. Okay,
sure.
I'll watch Unbreakable if you watch Split.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch Split, especially before we watch this movie.
But it seems really cool that those three characters are kind of merging into their own story, and you have the one person connecting them all three, which is the psychologist there.
Who, by the way, it seems pretty obvious that she's one of these people. Like she is a superhero of some, or she has some sort of powers of some kind. Did you not get that?
Mother.
It
ruined the movie.
It's able. So I mean, that might not happen, but it seems like I'm so interested in you people. You think you have these powers and everything. It's kind of clear that she's projecting onto them.
I mean, that's probably true.
So she's wanted. So
because these are psychological movies,
right? And my guess is that she's on the good side of that. Like she has something unique about her. She's on the good side of that, and because Glass and the Beast like team up as like villains or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing she's gonna be like Bruce Willis' sidekick. Again, this is like a very realistic interpretation of what a superhero movie is, and whether it's all in your
like how
head,
our realistic our superheroes in real life are sent to a psych ward.
I mean, but that's like if you tell people you're a superhero, you tell people you're God or you're the second coming of Jesus. Like you go straight to a psych ward.
Well, in most of those cases, probably, but yeah. But in any case, I'm looking forward to it. I think it looks like a really good movie. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. There's the button. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Please go find us on Facebook at univ_critics. We will be there. We'll be posting content that comes out on a daily basis. And you also get our latest trailer reactions there as well. Anyway, guys, as always, this is Michael.
What about our video card?
Oh, we do need a video card, huh? All right, so let's think about something.
Sure
There it is. Okay, anyway. But yeah, anyway, really appreciate it. You can see right there is Universal Critics at Twitter. And then underneath Universal Critics, that's old. That's not right. It's univ_critics. Wait, is that right? I don't think it is either. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
As always, this is Kyle.
This is Michael.
And this has been a critique on the universe of trailers.
See ya.